I think it's time to start. It's noon. Welcome to the next episode of BlissTV. We are offering live classes weekly. As you have seen, we have several coming for you this week, as well as a wide variety of classes, our library of classes that we have created for you on BlissTV, our channel over at YouTube. So lots of options for you to either exchange energy with us as your teachers in the live classes, or to be able to watch some of your other favorite teachers in our library. So for this week, we have Hatha today. Tomorrow we have Vinyasa with Olaf. Wednesday we have Sculpt, Yin and Breathwork with me. Thursday we have Vinyasa with Adam. Friday we have Hatha and Pilates with Olaf. Saturday we have Tabata with Kareem. And then Sunday we'll be back to Hatha and Vinyasa with myself and Olaf. So those are the live classes here. Again, you can always find a wide variety of classes over on our YouTube channel. So I mentioned earlier, but I'll remind you guys again, these are options. I like to have a block for class, as well as a strap, always optional. All you need today is a smile, an attitude of gratitude, not optional, and a mat. So when you're ready, let's start down on our mat, finding yourself in some sort of version of child's pose. Maybe your hips are talking to you this morning, so you want to take a variation referred to as embryo. Your knees can be closer. This is where the block comes in handy. You can lower your forehead to the block, allow your hips to sink towards your heels. Hands can come passively beside you. If there's some other form of welcoming asana you would like to take, it's always your practice, your way. So come into whatever shape feels right for your body. Give yourself permission to let go. As we start our new week, I invite you to begin your new week with a place of intention. It doesn't mean you have to intend to do everything underneath the stars and the moon in 4 hours, but some sort of intention for yourself. Maybe that is simply sitting with yourself and breathing. Maybe that's walking outside in the dirt. Maybe that's spending a little bit of time with your kiddos, or maybe it's getting a bath in all by yourself. But begin this week with a place of intention. As you settle down onto your mat, your home for this next hour, allow your body to soften and begin to tune into what you need for today. I always tell my students you can practice yoga for 1 day, for 1 week, for 1 year, for 20 years, and you always come to each practice with a different body, because every day I wake up to a different body, so every day I'm a new student. Yoga gives me the opportunity to become curious about the body that I have in the present moment. So who are you in this present moment? How do you feel at this present moment? What are your needs? How can you move and feel authentically today? Begin to connect to your breath within your body. No expectations of what it needs to be doing, simply allow. And then deepen connection to your breath. 3 full rounds of breath, inhaling through your nose, exhaling open mouth, audible HA.
Together, one community, one breath. Draw a full deep breath in through your nose. Allow your breath to travel down your throat, deep into lowest belly. Draw your breath up into your diaphragm. Open your mouth, H-A. Take another full intentional breath in through your nose. Allow your lips to seal. Send your breath down the length of your body to the tips of your toes. Take in another sip of breath. Settle. Allow. Then send your breath out through your nose. That same audible sound, the same intention, the same sensation. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose throughout your class today. Perhaps your Hatha becomes a meditation in motion. Child's pose is accessible to you at any time. Taking breaks when you need it. Drinking water when your body asks. Press your fingertips into the mat. Rise up. Find yourself in a tabletop position. Being mindful of your joints, your knees come underneath your hips. Stretch the crown of your head towards the front of the room. Let's begin to warm up our spine together. Cat-cow. Inhale, look up. Tail up, your belly drops. On an exhale, press the mat away. Tuck your chin, round your spine deeply. Inhale. Exhale. Continue moving, flossing out your spine. Allow your breath to guide your movement anywhere you need to go. Maybe finding different variations, finding extra movements. Maybe stillness is what your body needs. Come back to a place of stillness. We'll thread the needle with our hips stay high, right side. Take your right hand, palms up, slide it underneath your left shoulder. Lower down to your right shoulder. Walk your left fingertips forward. You're welcome to stay here. You can always find a half line with your left hand if that feels good. You're also welcome to take left leg out. Finding the shape that your body needs as we continue to gently warm up and awaken our sensations. Any variations you have, bring your leg back under, bring your hands back under. Bring your right hand back, plant it down. We'll take the left side. It should look the same. Left hand comes under right. Again, you can always walk right fingertips forward, lowering left ear, left shoulder. And then find your variation. It should mimic what you've done on the other side, although it may feel very different. Any variations you have, hands come back under, knees come back under. Press back up, find yourself in your tabletop position. Bring your attention to your core. Send your belly some love. Then navel to spine, Uddiyana Bandha, protecting core. Press your palms into the mat. Roll over your toes, hover your knees. Then lift your hips high, legs will straighten. Find yourself in your downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs from side to side. Maybe deep knee bends can feel good for you. Breathing length and space into the areas that might feel kind of stuck or maybe a little bit stagnant or tight. Again, as always, making movements, taking shapes that your body needs. Find yourself in a static dog, settle. Inhale, bend your knees a lot, press into your toes. As you exhale, your hips lift, legs will straighten, heels soften towards the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, knees bend, press into your toes. Exhale, hips flare, legs lengthen, heels will soften. Body's like a capital letter A shape. This posture is not meant for your heels to have to touch. It's about length and space in your spine. So keep a soft bend in your knees, flare your hips. With core engaged, bend your knees, hands walk back to meet your feet. Fingertips are on the mat. Step your feet about hip distance apart. person. Maybe you want to bend your knees so much that your chest rests on the tops of your thighs. Perhaps you reach for opposite elbows. Palms can rest on the mat, or palms can dangle in air. It can always feel good to come over to each side for a little extra stretch. Maybe it feels good to sway lengthwise front to back on your mat. On an exhale, palms come to the mat. Heel toe, your feet to touch. Uttanasana, fingertips come into your shins. Lengthen your spine. Stretch the crown of your head forward as you press your tailbone back. On an exhale, fold deeply. Bend your knees, sweep your arms out wide. Palms touch overhead. Anjali Mudra prayer position. Bring hands into heart center. On an inhale, heart lifts up to greet hands. On an exhale, press your thumbs into your heart. This is where you get to choose gratitude as your heart continues to beat just for you. Yoga is the union of the body, mind, and breath. Connect with body and mind. 3 deep rounds of breath connecting to soul. If you have came with an intention, view your intention in your mind's eye. As you inhale, attach your attention to every cell in your body. And as you exhale, let go of anything, any belief, anything holding you back from your purest and deepest intention. Inhale, sweep your arms up over your head, interlace your fingers, find a long straight spine. We're going to tick-tock from side to side, first going to right, through center, and to left. Continue to move with your breath. Maybe you want to go a little bit slower. Maybe going a little bit faster feels good, lingering in any part of this posture. Taking whatever you need as we gently begin to warm up. Going from side to side, preparing us for our practice. Come back to center, release your hands. Ardha Chandrasana, interlace all 10 fingers. Release your index finger biceps next to your ears, core engaged. Inhale, lengthen into your spine, plant your feet firmly. On an exhale, hip bumps to the left side of the room. Body comes up and over to the right side. Now, if this is not comfortable for your shoulders, you can always take your right fingertips around your left wrist and gently pull. If that's still too much, keep your left arm where it's at. Right arm comes beside you. Press equally into all corners of your feet. Your hips are square, straight on. Peel your left bicep back behind your ears. Lift your chin. Your neck is visible. On an inhale, breathe, lengthen on the left side. On an exhale, press with the knife edge of your left foot. Come down a little bit more rounding, making a beautiful half moon shape on the right side of the body. Again, allow breath to dictate depth and length. One more time, breathe in, breathe out. And change your inhale, brings you up. If you have the alternate grip, feel free to switch it. Inhale, find your length. On an exhale, bump your hip to the right. Take your body up and over to the left side of the room. As always, mindful, pressing to all corners of your feet. Hips square. Peel your right shoulder back. Chin is lifted, neck is visible. Inhale, feel the right side of your body grow long. Press in the knife edge of your right foot. On an exhale, round, contract. Come down a little bit more, creating a gorgeous half moon shape with your body. 20 seconds remain. Stay with your breath. Breathe in, breathe out, and change. Your inhale brings you up.
You can either leave your hands as they are, you can bend your elbows cactus, or you can bring your hands to the small of your back for your supported back bend. Begin to press your hips forward. Allow your heart to lift up towards the sky. Press your hips forward a lot. Then shift your gaze up towards the ceiling. Maybe you begin to look back towards the back of the room. Begin to look back, press your hips forward. Go back, way back. And change. Inhale brings you up. Connect your hands over your head. Engage your core, squeeze your biceps. Bend your knees. As you hinge at your hips, come all the way down in your fold. Bending your knees as your body requests. Fingertips are on the mat. And then again, go ahead and straighten your legs. Bend your knees deeply. Notice all the lovely orchestrated music by my body. That's called Tin Man to the tune of Deep. How about that? I don't know. Snap, crackles, and pops. That is your ligaments. And everybody creating movement through your synovial fluid. Hatha, bend your knees a lot. Glue your chest to the tops of your thighs. You can reach your hands to the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or create suction cups underneath your heels. Your pinky fingers will touch, fingers face forward. Inhale, straighten your legs, lift your hips high. On an exhale, bend your elbows and pull, round, tuck your chin up and in, bring forehead to knee. Inhale. Exhale, pull, legs straight, round and tuck. Inhale. Exhale, pull, pull, pull. Release your hands, core engaged, bend your knees. Bring your hands back out in front. On an inhale, press into your heels, rise all the way up, lengthen. On an exhale, arms to your sides, Tadasana. Find your breath. And on an exhale, let it go, arms by your sides. I have a whistling nose today, so please excuse me while my nose is whistling. Who'd have thought? All right, you're welcome for this. Utkatasana, chair pose will take 2 sets. Take your right foot out about 6 inches. Reach and stretch your hands towards the front of the room, shoulder blades down and back. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, bend your knees. Majority of the weight is in your heels. Sink your hips towards the back of the room. Stretch your hands forward, maybe float your toes. Come down a little bit more, sink a little bit lower. Find that place of challenge. Holding here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Intention. Press into your heels. Rise all the way up. Arms stay out. Second part. Come all the way up onto your tippy toes. Imagine 6-inch stilettos. Press into your toes. Ooh, I can't stay up. Breathe in. As you breathe out, bend your knees. Send them towards the front of the room. This time, press your shoulders back. Imagine you're sliding down the wall behind you. Lift your right heel higher. Lift your left heel higher. Come down a little bit more. Feel that shake. Hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Press into your toes. Rise all the way up. Arms stay out. Second part. Heels come down. Sorry. Third part. Click your knees together. Squeeze. Mermaid or merman legs here. Come up about an inch on your toes. Breathe in. As you breathe out, send your knees to the front of the room. Again, press your shoulders back. Come up about an inch on your toes. Come down a little bit more. Squeeze your knees. Find that place of challenge. Hold here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Press into your toes. Rise all the way up. Breathe in. As you breathe out, heels down, arms to your side. Tadasana. Lift your shoulders up. Let them go. Circle your arms over your head, palms touch. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chair pose. Hips down, arms high. So this is the power vinyasa version of chair. Spiral your pinky fingers in. Find a long straight spine, slightly tuck your pelvis under. Inhale your hands to heart center. Lengthen. As you exhale, prayer twist. Look right. Twist right. You can hook your left elbow to the outside of your right knee or in between your thighs. Keep your glutes down. All rotation is through your rib cage. Bring your thumbs to heart center. Choose to stay. You're welcome to open, maybe half lines. Maybe you want to play with your arm balances. Yogi's choice. Arm balances, lean back in prayer twist, come to center chair. Look left, twist left. Find that same variation. Right elbow to the outside of left knee or in between your thighs. Rotation is through your rib cage. Work to bring your thumbs to heart center. Stack elbow on elbow. Choose to stay, open up, half binds, or again, arm balances. Wherever you'd like to go, connect with your breath. Arm balances, meet back in prayer twist. Prayer twist, come to center chair. Lift your arms up over your head, reach for your elbows. Press into your toes, heels lift high. Bend your knees a lot. Sink a little bit lower, lift your heels up high. If you have healthy knees, we will bounce here for 6. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold, let everything go. How you guys doing? Boy, my quads are on fire from Saturday. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale, fold, knees bend. Sweep your arms up, Garudasana, eagle pose. Identify your right hand. Sweep it under the left, cross wrap and twist, thumbs to your nose. If this isn't available, give yourself a hug. It's not about hurting, it's about sensation and compression. Shoulders down and back, breathe in. As you breathe out, then come back under that chair pose. On an inhale, pick up your right leg. Cross, wrap, ooh, the joys of no mirror. Tuck your right toes back behind your left calf. Then squeeze everything to the midline. Bend, press your shoulders back. Choose to stay here. If you'd like to go further, sleeping eagles, inhale, elbow lift. Exhale, round deeply. Bring elbows to knee. Tuck your belly up and under. And then breathe into the space behind your heart. Choose to stay or soaring eagles. Unravel, lengthen left leg back, right leg back behind you. My legs are long. Maybe stretch your fingers forward. Choose to stay or eagle splits. Wherever you're at, come back to eagle. Squeeze everything one last time and change right foot down, circle arms up. Left side, identify left arm, sweep it under, cross wrap and twist, thumbs to your nose or hug, as always. Breathe in, breathe out, come back to chair. Inhale, left leg, pick it up, cross wrap and twist. Tucking your toes back behind. Press your shoulders back, bend your knees, take a seat. Sleeping eagles, you know what to do. Soaring eagles, you're welcome to go. Man, let's talk about some struggle today. Eagle splits, you may play. Wherever you're at in your eagle variations, meet back in eagle one last time. Squeeze everything in, breathe out and change. Left foot down, sweep your arms up over your head, palms touch, inhale. Exhale, arms to your sides. Tadasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go ahead and grab a drink of water. I'll meet you back on your mat when you're done. Just another unbalanced Monday. I feel like that should be my theme song. Anybody else feeling that? It was like this was my first time doing it. It's really what I say to you guys. Every day, we're a new yogi. Because every day we wake up to a different body. The things that we could have done yesterday or the day before maybe are completely unobtainable to us today. And maybe we master it tomorrow. So, just like me, I invite you to give yourself grace for the beautiful body that you have today. Okay? All right. Dandiyamana Shirsasana. We'll take 2 sets. Connect with your left foot. Bend your right knee up to hip height. Flex your toes towards your nose, arms by your side. Choose to stay. If you want to go further, interlace all 10 fingers below your right knee. Peel your shoulder blade down and back. Feel your left leg solid. Going further, your hands walk down, create a basket underneath your right foot. Find your breath. And as you breathe out, kick your heel forward. Flex your toes towards your nose. Shift your gaze down towards your mat. Bend your elbows. Begin to bring forehead to knee. And change, come back, inhale, woo, and as you exhale, right foot to the mat, arms to your sides, Tadasana, lift your shoulders up, let it go. Second side, bend your left foot up to hip height, your right leg is solid. You can choose to stay here, you're working on agility, balance, and coordination. If you want to go further, you know where to go. Go through each step. Check in. See what your body's asking of you today. Moving with your breath. Connecting with who you are in this moment. And change your inhale, brings you out the same way you came in. As you exhale, left foot to your mat, arms to your sides. Tadasana, big full breath in. HA. Okay, now we're going to play a little bit. You ready to play? All right. Lift your right knee up to hip height, toes to your nose. Stop in the name of love. We got the Supremes. Right hand together outside of your right knee or your big right toe. On an inhale, kick out if you have your toe. On an exhale, open up. Left arm out, right knee out. Maybe inhale, gaze shifts over left hand. Maybe exhale, release both arms to a T. Inhale, bring everything to center. Exhale, Dekasana airplane. Sweep your right leg back behind you. Shift your right hip down. Now imagine upward facing dog back, so create a back bend, lift your heart high. Inhale, bring everything back to center. Woo. And then exhale, kick. Inhale, bend. Exhale, kick. Inhale. Exhale, kick and hold. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in. On an exhale, lower it down. Arms to your sides. Second side, bend your left, bring your right hand, stop in the name of love. Hands either to the outside or to the inside of your left toe. Breathe in, breathe out, and open. Inhale, gaze over right. Exhale, release. Inhale, brings everything to center. Exhale, Dekasana, airplane. Sweep, lift your chest, create that back bend, flare through your back toe. Inhale, things come to center. Exhale, kick your heel, flex your toes. Inhale, bend and lift. Exhale, kick. Whoa, Inhale, bend and lift. Exhale, kick and hold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, foot down, arms to your sides. Tadasana, lift your shoulders up. And let it go. This next posture, Dandiyamana Dyanurasana, the original dancer. So we have standing, bow pulling pose. I'm going to use a strap for the first part. You can always use a wall, or maybe there's a banister or a pole next to you for your balance. I'm going to cue you and get you, and then I'm going to get for my strap. Circle your arms over your head, palms touch. Bend your right elbow, connect to your right hip. Reach back with all 5 fingers. Pick up your foot from the inside arch. Seal your knees. Peel your right shoulder back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, kick, kick, kick. So kick away. Once you finally kick till you can kick no more, then begin to stretch your hand forward. Reach your hand forward. I encourage you to meet yourself in your beautiful dancer, and then give yourself permission to play. Where do you want to go today? You get to choose your variations and how it feels in your body. Maybe humble. Maybe you want to find bound. Maybe sugar canes calling your name. Oh, wee. That's right, it's Tin Man Yoga. 10 seconds remain. Stay with breath. And change. Your inhale brings you up the same way. And as you exhale, arms to your sides. Tadasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. Second side. Circle your arms. Left elbow, left hip. Reach back with all 5 fingers. Pick up your left foot from the inside arch. Seal your knees. Peel your left shoulder back. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale. Kick. So as always, take the time to string your bow. Kick, kick, kick till you can kick no more. Then begin to reach and stretch your hand out. That's where you want to go. Find your variations, taking what you need, listening to your body. Oh man. And change. Your inhale brings you out the same way you came in. As you exhale, foot to your side, arms to your sides. Tadasana. Breathe in and breathe out. Come to the back of your mat, to Dandasana, standing stick. This is my public service announcement. Those that know me know what I'm going to say. Yoga is not meant to hurt. It's not meant to look a certain way. It's about how it makes you feel. It's about the place that it brings you to. So if your hands outstretched is causing pain in your shoulders and your inability to be with yourself in the posture, leave it. Release your hands. Bring your hands to heart center. Sweep your hands beside you. It's about sensation within body. Reach and stretch your left leg behind you. Shift your hip to the mat. Feel through your toes. Core up and in. Reach and stretch forward. 3, 2, 1, and change. Left foot lands, right steps back. Inhale, take a big step forward on your left. Again, maybe hover or find a wall. Otherwise, find your standing stick. Shift your right hip down. Stretch your hands forward. 1 long line of energy. 3, 2, 1, and change. Right foot steps back. Left knees. Breathe in. Breathe out, arms to your sides. Tadasana. Come back home to breath. From the back of your mat, take a quarter turn to the left. Dandiyamana, Vipattapada, Paschimottanasana. Circle your arms over your head, palms touch. Take about a 4-foot Inhale, lift your chin, puff your chest. On an exhale, engage your core. Hinge at your hips. Soften your knees, come all the way down. Now maybe your flexibility allows your hands to come to your quads, to your calves, or to the knife edge of your feet. Once you're there, bend your elbows and pull your gaze straight down at your mat. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Try to flare your hips up towards the ceiling as you pull your face towards the mat. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, pull, pull, pull. Feel free to stay. Inversions, you're welcome to play. Maybe you want to take a twist with me, lower left hand or left forearm down. Reach and stretch right hand up. You can always reach for your right ankle and give a gentle pull. And again, you can always find your half bind. Go in search of sensation, finding the variation that your body asks for. If you are taking that twist, switch sides, inversions, you have about another 7 seconds. Inversions, come on back down. Place your hands in front of your face. Engage your core. Bring your arms out wide. And on an inhale, come all the way up. Trikonasana. Pivot your right toes towards the front of the room. Press into the knife edge of your back left foot. Then begin to lunge into your right knee. Right knee is over your right ankle. Think about warrior two legs. Inhale, look to your back left thumb. Find that length in the right side of your body. On an exhale, tilt. Keep length, keep length. Maybe hand is on a block. Maybe you bring your elbow to the inside of your right knee. Maybe fingertips come towards the mat. Create one long line of energy from fingertip to fingertip. As always, choose to stay. Maybe half bind, peel your top, left shoulder back. Maybe you're looking for your full bind. Connect your hands, peel your top shoulder back. Birds of paradise or down standing splits, you're welcome to play. I choose to stay today, just observing sensation. Birds and bound standing splits, meet back. Everyone open up, meet back in angle. And change. Inhale, reach your upper body up, straighten your right leg. Pivot your right toes. Pivot your left toes. Sorry, I gotta remove my leg warmers. And as always, stack left knee over top of the left ankle. Press into the knife edge of your right foot. Bring your arms out wide. Inhale, look to your back right thumb. Find length on the left side of your body. As you exhale, keep that length and tilt. Fingers can always come to a block. If you can maintain length, fingertips can come to the mat or towards your second toe. Reach and stretch from fingertip to fingertip. Keep a bend in your front knee. Find your variations. You know where you'd like to go. Honor your body. If you always do the same thing, maybe question it and choose to do something different. I don't know, different perspective. Meet back in open up angle and change. Inhale, reach your upper body up, straighten your left foot, pivot your left toes. On an inhale, right foot meets left, your palms touch. On an exhale, arms to your sides. Tadasana. Breathe in, breathe out. Dandiyamana, Vibhaktapada, Janushirasana. From the back of your mat, take a 3-foot slope. Circle your arms over your head, interlace all 10 fingers. Right and cross at your thumbs. Take a 3-foot step with your right foot. Pivot all 10 toes forward. Adjust your back left foot. What's most important is your hips are square. Inhale, find length. Exhale, tuck your chin and round. Coming all the way down. Back leg is straight, front knee bends as you need to. You can release your hands on either side. You're welcome to take your hands back behind your calf or bring your hands to the small of your back. Most important is the Jalandhara lock. This is your throat lock. So tuck your chin up and in, small sips of air. Working on thyroid and parathyroid.
Wherever you're at, connect your hands, engage your core, and slowly come all the way up. Pivot all 10 toes. Take your toes now to the back of the room. Feel your hips square. Inhale, find length. Exhale, tuck your chin and round again over your front knee. Back leg is straight. Front leg bends as much as you need to. Hands can remain where they're at. Hands can come by side, back, behind, or to the small of your back. Again, chin tucked up and under. Small sips of air. Connect your hands and change. Engage your core. Press into your right heel. Inhale brings you all the way up. On an exhale, step your left back to meet your right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Arms to your sides. Lift your shoulders up. HA. Final of our standing series. You're always welcome to take it on your mat in restorative version. We will take Trikonasana. So as always, you can use your foot as a kickstand. You can use a wall or a banister for balance. You can bring the sole of your foot above or below your knee, or bicep curl your right foot to your left hip flexor. Wherever you're at, find that place of focus. Come back to your breath, hands at heart center, breathe in. As you breathe out, you may grow your tree branches. Toe stands, you are welcome to play. Taking anything that body is asking for. Maybe you become a moving tree. Maybe you decide a mudra is what you need. You get to choose. Toe stands, meet back in tree. Tree, bring hands to heart center, breathe in. And as you breathe out, foot down, arms to your sides. Shoulders lift. Exhale, shoulders soften. Second side should look the same as the first unless you are dealing with an injury. Ooh. Find your tree leg. So here's where my injury is. So I'll take something different. Inhale, hands to heart center. On an exhale, grow your branches or toe stands. You're welcome to play. Noticing the sacredness of your practice. Noticing your focus and your alignment. Toe stands, meet back in tree. Tree, bring hands to heart center. Connect back to your intention. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lower your foot to the mat. You may bow to your standing practice. Please bow to your community of yogis. Grab a drink of water. Come on down to your mat. Bring the crown of your head towards the front, your feet to the back. In this brief but much welcomed transitional shavasana, or as like we like to call it, intermission, stay connected to this energy that you've created, to this sacred intention that you've created in your moving meditation today. Allow that sacred feeling to infuse every part of your body. Come back to your physical body. Notice the outline on your mat. Feel the support beneath you, connecting to the healing energy of the earth beneath your mat. Uddiyana Bandha, core engagement, navel to spine. Take a full deep breath in. Open your mouth. Lips seal, returning back to breathing in and out through your nose in that Ujjayi meditative breath. Keep your left leg extended long. Flex your left toes towards your nose. Bend your right knee. Interlace all 10 fingers. Breathe in. As you breathe out, bring your right knee around your ribcage towards your right shoulder and give a pull. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Inhale.
arm comes to a T. Begin to bring your right leg over to the left side of your body, allowing for that wonderful twist. Right shoulder stays on the mat. No expectations of your right leg. Simply allow and feel, trusting with gravity and time, it'll take you where you need to go. And change, inhale, reach back. Keep your right knee bent, invite left to meet right. Go ahead and circle out your hips. Feel your sacrum realign. Then extend right leg long when you're moving. Pose opposite side. Interlace all 10 fingers. Flex your right toes towards your nose. Find your breath. And as you exhale, left knee is up and around your rib cage again, towards your left shoulder, excuse me. Find your breath. And on an exhale, give a pull. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Breathe in. Breathe out and pull, pull, pull. Release left arm to a T. Right arm, guide your left knee to the right side of your body. Keep your left shoulder on the mat. Once again, releasing expectation of where your right knee or right leg, your left knee or your left leg needs to go. Who's on the struggle bus with directions today? I am. And change. You need to bring your left knee back, bend your right knee, bring them both towards your body, reach around, give your knees a squeeze, and then press the length of your spine on your mat. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze your knees down into your chest. Feel your compression. Breathe in. Breathe out and squeeze, giving your internal organs a massage. Breathe in. Breathe out and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Go ahead and release your legs long. Lower your heels to the mat. Transitional sit-up. If you are pregnant or nursing a back problem, feel free to skip this and meet us belly down. Otherwise, lift your arms up over your head. Exhale all the way out of your lungs. On your inhale, sit straight up, double exhale. Round forward. Meet us on your belly. Belly down. Bhujangasana, baby cobra. We'll take 2 sets. Press the tops of your toes into the mat. Squeeze your knees like your cobra's tail. But release the work of your glutes and hamstrings. Spine strengthening. Press your hip flexors down into the mat. Bring your fingertips next to your chest. Shoulders away from your ears, shins on the mat. Exhale. And then very slowly press, lift your chest up off the mat. Shoulders away from your ears, elbows in tight. Imagine the cowl of a cobra. Lift a little bit more. And on an exhale, lower everything down, right ear to the mat, arms to your sides. Second set, we'll take a variation. Bring your fingertips outside of your mat. Tense into your fingertips. And keeping again, knees together. Press the tops of your toes into the mat. Very slowly, begin to lift your chest up off the mat. Soften your gaze. Keep your elbows out wide this time. We're going to move. I like to call this spooky, scary spider. My girl Brett likes to call this undulating cobra. You get to decide what's best. Come on up and lower down. One more time, inhale. Exhale, lower everything down, left ear to the mat. Gaze to the side. We'll take 2 sets of Dhanurasana, floor bow. I'm going to do one side at a time. take 2 sets, and you can take rocking horse on the second. If you want to join me and take 1 at a time, you can also use your straps. Extend your left forward, reach back, grab your right leg. Go ahead and kick, allow your kick to lift your chest. It's not your neck doing the work, it's your kick. And then kick your heel as far away from your glute as you can. Reach forward, ooh, cramp. 3, 2, 1, lower everything down, excuse me, while I'm dealing with a cramp here. Ow! Cramp in the calf. We'll take the second set. We'll switch sides if you're coming with me, or take another set, or rocking horse, your choice. Grab your foot. And then again, kick, and then kick your heel away. Allow the kick to lift your chest. It's not your neck doing the work. Kick away for 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. Chin is at the mat if it feels good. You can windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Airplane, we're just going to take 1 airplane ride. You get to decide your wings. Take them any way that feels good for you. I'm going to take a shoulder inside. Think. Chin is at the mat. Exhale. And on an inhale, lift everything up and off the mat. Lift your gaze. Lift your chest. And on the soft part of your belly, lift your legs a little bit higher. Hold in your airplane. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to swim it out together. Arms forward. Scuba Stevie next. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've made it to your island. Grab your hat. Grab a drink of choice. Grab some chips, some guacamole, some salsa. I'll meet you 6 feet away from one another. We'll social distance. We'll physical distance while eating our chips on our island. You know what's coming next, my friends. We got a plank. Because why? Because you can. So find your best version of plank, however that looks for you. We'll hold strong for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower to your knees. Sink your hips to your heels. Find your child's pose. Once you find yourself in your child's pose, roll your forehead from side to side. Find 3 intentional rounds of breath here. And then very slowly walk your hands back to your body. Ardha half tortoise. So hips, try to stay on your heels. Lift your arms up over your head. Cross your thumbs. Inhale, find length. As you exhale, tuck your chin and round. Work to bring forehead to the mat before your pinky fingers. Sink your hips to your heels. Knife edge of your pinky fingers are on the mat. Tuck under, creating a turtle shell on your back. 60% of our lung capacity is in our back lungs, so take the time to use what we've been given. Imagine a big turtle shell. Breathe and expand into all of it. Engage your core. Press your hips to your heels. Rise all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, arms to your sides. Ustrasana, camel pose, everyone's favorite. Don't forget your Care Bear stare at the end, so come back home to your intention, okay? Come all the way up on your knees. You can press the tops of your feet into the mat, you can be on your toes. Both are best. You get to decide. Bring your hands to the small of your back. Actively press your hips forward. Your heart lifts. Press your ribs forward. Then take your gaze up. Choose to stay here. Maybe you take one hand at a time, just beginning to practice. Or walk your hands. Find your camel. Lift your heart high. Care Bear stare time. Shine your intention into this world. And change. Hands come back. Sink your hips to your heels. You're welcome to take full Sarsingasana rabbit pose if that's in your practice. Otherwise, take a variation with me. Pinky fingers touch. Tuck and round.
When your head lands, allow your elbows to just release. Rounding your back. This should feel really good after a deep back bend. Press your hips to your heels, engage your core.
Rise all the way up. Hands beside you. Swing your legs out in front of you. Janu Shirsasana. Left leg is extended. Right knee is bent. You can always take this square. You're always welcome to take it sideways. I'm going to take a little bit of a twist, but I'm going to square my body. Inhale. As I exhale, reach and stretch. Press your sits bones down into the mat. Allow your hands to land. Inhale, bend your elbows. Exhale, pull. If you want to take a variation with me, right hand to the outside of your left foot, pull. Then you can bring your hand to a half line. You get to decide what variation your body needs. We have always had the ability to self-heal. We just don't always listen. So tune in and listen. What do you need? What will allow you to serve and react and respond from a place of authenticity? And change very slowly, come all the way up. Exhale, let it go. We'll take the opposite side. Right leg is out, left is bent. You'll take that same variation unless you're working with an injury. Left knee. Inhale. Exhale, reach and stretch. Again, if you have an injury, work with what's going on in your body. Find yourself in your breath and breathe into the spaces that might feel a little bit tight or a little bit stuck. Anything that still feels heavy or stagnant. Send your breath there. Your breath is magic. And change. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, let go. Your legs are long in front of you. Paschimottanasana. We'll take this in two parts. First, a long straight spine, then the chin will tuck in, so we'll round. Two ways. Hatha creates a healthy spine, so I encourage you to try different things. Inhale. Press your sit bones down. Exhale, reach and stretch. Bend your elbows. Inhale. Exhale, pull your heart forward. Keep your face up. Inhale. Exhale, pull, find length. Inhale. Now as you exhale, round. Bring forehead to knees. Any areas that feel sharp or rough, the breath, again, is magic. Send your breath there. Allow your breath to round and soften those sharp edges. For 3, 2, 1, and change slowly from all the way up. HA. Final is Kapalabhati, breath of fire. We're going to get the internal heat we've built out of our body. You're welcome to take Hero's pose like me. You can take Sukhasana, easy pose if that works better for your body. I invite you to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. It will look like this, or your choice. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Breathe in and begin. The belly should be like a pump. You should feel it snapping quickly beneath your fingers. 20 seconds remaining. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale all the way out of your lungs. Take a full deep breath in. Lion's breath. One more time, deepest breath in. Lion's breath. Grab a drink of water. Bring the crown of your head to the front of your mat, feet to the back. Take any shape that feels right for you for these last few moments of your most important asana of your practice, your Shavasana. Wherever you're at, I invite you to scan your body, noticing any areas that maybe remain slightly heavy or full of burden. Give yourself permission right now to let it go. We are so full of emotion, not only from ourselves, but from others. It was not your burden to carry. Release it and let it go. Allow your feet to flop out, your ankles are soft. Calves soften. Quads and hamstrings soften. Notice your glutes as they surrender down to the mat, as all corners of your mat reach up to support you and welcome you home. Your belly is soft. Trust me, it is always safe here. Allow your shoulders to let go as you notice your beautiful heart taking up the space you have intentionally created for it today. The muscles of your face soften. Your jaw relaxes. Your tongue rolls away from the roof of your mouth. The space between your eyes softens and connects. My loves, it is always my purest joy to serve as your teacher. I will never disrespect that trust. With all of my deepest love, my brightest light, and my truest respect for each of you, today and always, thank you for joining me and for giving yourself the gift of yoga today. Namaste.